Hello everyone, welcome to the second video of blank! Hopefully I can do better with microphone here, because the last one the audio was pretty bad, but today I'm just going to keep the controller like right near my face. I don't have a headset or anything, so that's how we're doing it, but you'll still probably hear all my inputs on the controller. But I'm going to try not to like move my mouth very far away from the microphone so that you can actually hear me. So yeah, we're back here in blank. Still looking for a name for it. Yeah, so like I said, if any of you have a nice suggestion for it, please leave it in the comments, and it will be updated accordingly. So yeah, I just realized that we have. Or wait, no, that's my other city. See, I'm still getting confused with my two cities. My other city, we have Sabrina Highway, and I said we had Sabrina Road here, and I was thinking, see, I get easily confused between my multiples of cities. But anyways, let's do some expansion on this residential zone here. We do have some demand for commercial areas too, so might want to add some more of those later in the gameplay here. But we'll just begin. This road is stupid because it's like almost lined up, but not quite. So we'll just line those guys up. Extend this guy out. I'll just connect these all up like so. And we can also add a road in the middle, I suppose. Let's hope it doesn't ruin anything there. I think that looks good. Maybe like connect it somehow. We'll just do that. So we have a little blank spot there, but I kind of like this size for a block in City Skylines. That means there'd probably have to be like a road right there. And actually, not this short. And like send it a little bit further, and block. All right, I think that's good. This is probably all going to be residential on this, but I could switch some of these to commercial. That might be a good idea. So we do have commercial demand right now. I think we'll just turn all of this into commercial zones. And, well, we'll see how that goes. I guess we can just place some residential zones down on this part. A bit far there. And like so, there we go. I'll just get rid of the other parts here. So I don't really want to put any houses on this road yet. I think that looks pretty good. We can just extend Beach Park to cover all of this, and we'll probably just extend Beach Park down to the actual beach because, I mean, it's in the name. So, and, well, I guess, if any of you all have suggestions for names of the districts as well, like, is Industrial Zone 1 realistic? I don't know if it is or not. And also, once we get some more industrial demand, since I have unlocked forestry zones, we will be expanding this and kind of like probably going to just be turning this area in general into forestry. So that's the plan with that. And some more parks. We have this big open space right here. Let's just put a park there. That should be pretty nice. And another park in Beach Park. Why not? So we have a little bit of cash, and I forgot to put in an elementary school in the last video, even though I had the money, so realized that. So we're going to put in this elementary school because that's probably important. We have 234 eligible students, so I'm going to put that right there. Hopefully that should cover a lot of this, and maybe some of Oriental Square over here. We can also do a little bit of expanding on there, but I think we'll just let this build out for now. We can speed up time a little bit. And as you see, we're close to transport routes. I want to see if we're close to any milestone. So the next milestone is 2200, which we'll get public transit then. I plan on putting in the taxis. We also get some of these, which recycling will be good, and a ton of new roads as well. So that's nice. I'll have to see. It's not that. I'll have to see. What was I gonna see? I forgot what I wanted to see. Oh, yes, policies. Let's see. Policies. We still don't have any of these city planning ones. I want to click encourage baking, but we have to wait till 4400 for that. We do have some more of these, and I don't think I really use any of them. Parks and Recreation would be nice, but I really don't have the money to do that right now. So the industrial demand is going up a little bit, so I think it will be worth making a new zone. So let's go to Info Views. Then if we go into the Natural Resources tab here, you can see all this forest right here. So you got forestry over here, and on the other side of the highway I plan on putting in farmland once I can get some more area unlocked. So, but for now, we'll focus on like this forestry area right here. So unfortunately, these trees are going to have to be cut down, most likely, but it's important for the money aspect, and finance is the most difficult part of new cities and city skylines. So just extend this road all the way out here, why not? So, and that perfectly hugs our what's this called, landfill. So I think that should be good. And then I don't know, it's kind of hard to see where this is all forestry. So I think I'm just going to use dirt roads and kind of make, I don't know, maybe like something like kind of swiggly through here. I don't want it to be too swiggly, but I mean, I don't know. I don't want to go all the way to the beach either, because I don't want to ruin like nature over there. So I'm thinking of just sticking in this area, and let's just make the new district right now. So we're gonna just convert all of this, and we'll just convert all this into forestry. Now we'll get rid of that part. That's pretty close to the water. All right. Actually, I said I wasn't going to build any industrial beyond that road, so this is all going to be forestry. And then we can make our little dirt roads here. These are going to kind of, I don't know if I want them to weed, if I want them to be straight, I don't know. I don't really know what forestry industry looks like. I don't have really many good examples of what that would be. So yeah, this is the tough part. Making the industrial zones for me are the toughest parts because I don't really know what I'm doing with them. And once again, that is apparent here. So I don't know if it would be like best to just extend a bunch of roads out here and then kind of use them as like feeders. Just put a bunch of forestry stuff there. Actually, before I forget, let's turn this into forestry industry. So once we hit play, the businesses will start to change what they're doing according to the forestry stuff, and we'll get the assets that would go with the forestry industry with different factories and stuff. So this is where using the freeform roads comes back to bite you. You know, when you're making straight roads and with freeform. So we'll do that there, and then we can also maybe just extend this guy down. This is not good. There we go. Maybe something like that. How much does that cover the forestry zone? Oh, that covers it pretty well. Just get rid of that and then extend this right there. Alright, not bad. So we're just going to convert all of this over. I guess the curve, it gets a little bit messy, and I don't want, as I said in the last video, I don't want there to be like single block buildings of any kind, because I think they look kind of ugly, and they also are normally not very successful. They are going to form they will form anyways, but if I can stop it as much as possible, that'll be beneficial. Like, so right here, that has to go. And we'll just cover all of this. I think that should be good, actually. Alright, so here's our forestry area. Don't know if that's very realistic in terms of like what the road layout would be like. But we're just going to leave it for now, and if you guys have any suggestions on what I should do with that, please let me know. But like I said, I'm not very informed about industrial stuff because all the industrial areas around me have been turned into model railroad museums. So, kind of true story. Well, there are other ones in Duluth, but those are iron, and also those would require, if I were to make anything like that, that would probably require the industry DLC, which I do not have. So we'll just call this Forestry Area 1, I don't know. So I have Industrial Zone 1 and Forestry Area 1. So this will be general industry, and then this is, of course, the forestry. And we'll click play on that, and we'll see what we get over here. So all these guys are going to start destroying their buildings, and then they will be replacing them with beautiful forestry ones. So that's cool. So there are two windmills over here. They're providing a little bit of power, but we do have the coal plant. I actually wonder how close we are. Alright, we still have plenty, we're still plenty good on electricity. We have our coal plant over here, which I will eventually delete, and our two windmills over here. And, yeah, looking pretty good. And even extend the commercial down a little bit here. Ooh, water. We have to add water to this area. I have to do the same with the industrial area, so I'm going to hopefully not forget to do that. Extend this guy all the way down. And that piping this beforehand, which is good, because it means I don't have to spend as much money. And we'll extend this guy down. And here, that once more, that'll cover all of that. Alright, looking good. Kind of running low on water. I also can't see much, so I'd like to see what water we have available. Of course, all our sewage goes over there, which is unfortunate that has to happen, but fortunately there has to be a place where the sewage goes, and it's not going to look pretty, but that's cities for you. Make a little road. I think there should be like a little cul-de-sac over here. Maybe we can connect it up. Road. That's a great name for a road. Alright, we're not going to connect the roads, but we will make a path. We can connect them up with the park over here. I think that one's there. Just do a little one of those, and then that will connect up to the road so the people can walk from there onto their road. These are being absolutely gorgeous right now. They got their trash picked up. They're all good. Just look at this gorgeous city. So yeah, we added a few more. It's like a lot of this is dirt roads, so we added a few more pavement roads because hopefully they're more expensive. They're like twice the price, but you know, there's so much of a hill there. That's kind of cool. Kind of have this little valley down into the beach. I'm excited to extend down into the beach. I think that'll be pretty cool, and especially into the future, like expanding out. Like we have this PS4 controller looking island over here. I don't know if it's an island or a peninsula. I guess we'll find out in a few moments here because daylight is coming back, and I can't really tell if they're connected or not. But I guess we'll find out when we eventually expand over there. Yeah, that's what we got working with right now. We have our end. Let's see what the forestry area is looking like. I'm complaining about water. So we finally ran out of water. We have, so I might put one of these guzzlers down here. Although I don't think that'll look very good on a beach. That's the only issue that I have with it. I'd rather put in a water tower somewhere. Let's see what a good place for a water tower would be. We just like put a random one over here. I think that'd be nice. And it's still far enough away that it won't cause noise disruptions. So just connect that guy up and have some more water. I don't really want to put one of the water pumping stations on the beach because I just don't think that will look very nice. Although water is kind of a necessity, so I guess you can probably sacrifice good looks for drinking water. This would be a nice place to just bring a road down eventually. Just go right into the beach. And I also mentioned over here, there are a few rocks there, but we can delete those easily in the game by just building a road down there. Here's the path, I call it. Just make the path dirt to fit in with the road. Straight line like that. That looks fine. I don't know why it bulges out over here, but it's good enough. It's the mysteries of City Skylines. I don't know why this guy's not connected with electricity. I mean, there are electrical lines right there. Is it literally because we don't have one of these inside? Stupid. So we'll just do that, and then that should fix the problem. Yeah, that did. Why do water towers even need electricity? We're gonna have to add in a high school here soon. We're almost over capacity in the elementary school. Parks. We have 3 parks for a town of just over 2,000, so I don't know if that's enough or not. So one of these guys in here, but there are the electrical lines. They're set on parks already because they have the Japanese garden right there. upgrade this. That's pretty cool. Oh, we can actually probably just get rid of this power line. That should be connected. Yeah, it's all connected. Alright, that's good. Yeah, so... Cool. We're almost out of electricity, and we're almost out of money as well, so... Hopefully we can hit the 2200 here pretty soon, and then that won't be an issue anymore. We'll add in some more commercial. This wouldn't hurt to add in some more commercial over here. There are many people that are walking the street, that's awesome. So now we're about to hit the population thing, so yeah, we're 5 away. We're hitting population milestone. And 2 away, or 3 away. Math. Come on. Come on. Yeah, there it is. Alright, we got a ton with that. So we can now do recycling, which is nice. We have a bunch of new buildings to work with and a bunch of new roads, so that's nice. Alright, let's just let's apply the recycling. That's in services. Apply recycling here as a town city policy. Here's our industrial areas. Looking very nice over here. I mean, some of these trees are about to die because of the... Man, these palm trees aren't looking too great. Because of, yeah, the industrial zone here. But I guess they're building their own trees. I don't know if they're going to be cutting down trees or not. That's like, I felt like in one of my cities they did cut down trees, the forestry industry. And then other times they didn't, and they just planted their own, and then, I don't know. This is probably not realistic to a forestry industry, but it's what you got in the game, so we're going to roll with it. I know why they're expecting so much commercial. You have all this commercial zone, they're still asking for more. I feel like that's too much commercial zone for a town of only, like, about 2,300. Not even 2,300, closer to 2,200. We're still getting 70 new people a week, so that's kind of cool. But we do have a bigger road, so this road could be upgraded. Although I don't know if that would be a good idea, considering we have the electrical line. We could get rid of that electrical line. I just realized this is all going to be connected. Let's get rid of that. We'll upgrade the road, because I feel it's needed. Even those are connected to the grid. So, let's just upgrade the road. Kind of just for, we don't need it right now, but maybe just for the future, and also kind of just sets the precedent of a main road. Although some of these buildings we're going to have to move to be able to do it, so oops, I want to upgrade that one. We'll pause the game. We just destroyed all the businesses. Move this guy over one, that should be good, and then we will upgrade there. Alright. These adjust. The water tower is getting in the way, that's great. That's the solution to that. That's the direction of these, because it means full traffic. That's a very professional city maker right here. Have to make it like a kind of a weird. Gonna have to like squeeze like that in there, but it looks fine. We also do have on ramps and off ramps, so I don't know. This also provides 2 lanes, so they'll go from 3 lanes to 2 lanes, and then that works there. So now I have a stoplight here as well. So cool. City stuff. And then we'll just delete that row four blocks of commercial, and then 3 blocks of residential. I'm talking in terms of these blocks here, not like city blocks. But yeah, that should be good. And since you kind of already have a nice established city here, this is all still building out, let's get into some detailing, because I haven't really been doing that. And that is something that I want to focus on here. I added these trees to kind of make a buffer for highway sounds to the city. Didn't add a ton of them. We also could add like sound barriers on here as well. I didn't realize this is such a big hill over here. That's pretty cool. Anyways, let's just start with putting some trees down. I think we can have both palm trees and like these trees. Let's just put some in here, and then go over and put in some palm trees as well. I think that's okay, because you can have this little space in the middle here that won't be used for anything. Might as well put nature to use there. That doesn't make any sense what I just said. I wish we could put in the vegetation like with trees, but I can't do that. We can add in some grass. Can we add it in individually, I suppose. Nature this up a little bit. Hopefully it's not a word, or well, I mean they are words, but not correct grammar. Let's nature this up. And we'll add in some more trees over here. And some bushes as well. That's the space where you occupy these buildings, I guess. No, that's fine. We have a school here. Maybe I should add like a playground next to the school. Yeah, a playground over here. Yeah, we'll save that for later. If we want to do that. They have a tiny playground back here. So maybe that will be okay. Or we could go into the individual props over here. These are something I have to use more for doing detailing. These are some cool props. And we can add in, I don't know, like this slide complex. Right here. Yes, so there you go. We got 2. They have a sandbox. They don't have a sandbox, so we gotta have a sandbox. Where is the sandbox? Can't find the dang sandbox. There we go. So smaller. Yeah, well the sandbox doesn't fit. Alright, we won't put it in the sandbox. Never mind. Doesn't fit in there. Alright. That looks kind of cool. Some more trees. Adding in some more nature. You know, we'll just keep that blank for now. And let's see, what else do we have? We can add in just some more. What are these trees anyways? We click on them. I think those are these. Not those. These are some weird palm trees. Chinese windmill palm. Alright, well, we have some variety, I suppose, in terms of palm trees, but we'll just add some more, why not? See, this will attract the tourists. They come in and they instantly see all the palm trees on their drive-in. Speaking of tourists, let's see how many tourists we got. You can see that in here. 7. We have 7 tourists. Awesome. Well, welcome to the 7 people that are tourists here. Just at the very end here, these guys aren't attached. One, so we'll just send this back here and attach them up. Maybe we won't want to have a road going to the beach through there, because this is not the water that you're going to want to swim in. And it looks like it's going more and more down this way, which is not great. I want to keep this beach clear, because I might want to use this over here. Especially because we have this nice passageway down in. I could easily put a road in there. And that's already getting contaminated. Of course, I can't get that until we hit 15,000. And we're also running out of electricity, so we're going to have to put another coal plant, probably. Because the windmills are good, but they don't really do much unless you have like a ton of them in a place that's really windy. So we're just going to put another coal plant. Like I said, those will be deleted once we get better forms of energy. And then we'll also put in a high school somewhere. Where's the high school? This way. Kind of go down the street and then you right to the high school. Very nice. And we're out of money. So I was going to build the taxi depot. This can be more industrial, I guess. It can be over here. I also want to build a bus depot. Not to have like city buses yet, because we don't have enough space to add city buses. But we can do school buses, and they won't actually be school buses. I mean, they'll basically just function as city buses, just with school bus props. But they'll at least give the illusion that they're school buses, which is good enough in my book. I'm trying to think of other like paths we could add in. I don't think anyone's going to walk those streets. I don't. Let's see. Maybe we could add in some of these detailings over here. We add in just like a little. What do you call it? Pavilion. We add in a little pavilion there. I don't think any of the Sims actually use any of these props, but they'll at least add in some detail, which is you gotta appreciate. So, bench, or we could add pavilion. Do have a bigger fountain, I think. Let's add a clock tower. That'd be a nice thing to have in the entrance to the city. I guess this is the biggest fountain. So, a little fountain over there. And then on this corner, this is where we can have a clock tower. Nice. And I don't think we'll really mess with anything else here, unless there's something cool. I would apply it like right here, this blank area. I don't want to put any buildings down there necessarily. I suppose we might as well add in like a little hedge. not bad. Just to make it look a little bit prettier, I'd say. We have a beautiful botanical garden. I actually got 3 tourist visits last week. Pretty nice. And 17 visitors in total. Not bad. Just add some palm trees here. And so we have some of these park signs, and maybe we can like add in like this guy here. If we go over to our other park, it's not gonna fit. It would work if I made like a custom. Well, it could work over here, I guess. I don't know which side would have words on it and which side wouldn't, but actually, let's get rid of that. And then let's make it closer to like the edge of the trail. So when you reach the end of the road and you enter this trail, then you know you're going to the park. Wow, 31 tourist visits. Okay, let's see how many tourists we have now. Only 7. Okay, how do we get 31 tourist visits? Only 7 tourists. We're getting like 18 bucks from tourist tax income. Awesome. Happiness is pretty high. So yeah, we can see all of our stuff. Cyclists. Pretty good. Considering we don't have the encouraged biking policy and we don't have any like bike paths or anything. You know, in the spirit of the channel, we gotta change our chirper to the pilot chirper. Or I could do like this chirper guy. You know, for all our ground ramp agents out there, we're gonna do that. Ooh, dead person. We gotta add in cemeteries. That's now gonna be something that we're gonna have to worry about. People are gonna start dying. Yay. Alright. Where to put a cemetery? I mean, we have this nice open space over here, so this could be a nice spot. And where can I find, like, a place that could not delete? Like, half of them. I have to do that anyways. Put it there. It's a very slanted cemetery. Okay, maybe that wasn't the best spot. I've never seen a cemetery like that. Alright, we're going to move the cemetery and all the bodies inside. And we're going to move it over here. That's good. And then we can put some more houses back. Okay, do your job, pick up the dead people. What's the Japanese garden doing? Okay, not as popular as the other one, but it is a smaller park, to be fair. This is just such a nice entrance here. Come in, you get to see our beautiful water tower full of palm trees. You got your clinic here on the right. You got the drugstore, Japanese garden, and Big Bite restaurant. Where would you want to go when you first enter this city? Comment down below, as well as any suggestions you have, anything that you want to see in this city. These guys are complaining about not having enough workers, which might be because this road is not connected to here, so there's not really an easy way to get there except for making a ton of turns. But I don't want to connect that road. We're also losing population, so that's not great. Let's do some extensions on Oriental Square. Just extend that road out a little bit, and then we can take this guy and make like a really weird 5-street intersection here. And then just turn the road line up. I'll make this guy and delete this road afterwards. So let's just make this guy and then somehow make this road turn angle there, but good enough. That's not gonna work. Alright, get that idea. I don't think we're going to want to extend this out any further closer to the highway, so this can be kind of, you can kind of make this into like a new road. This can just be like a cul-de-sac over here, and then we can extend the actual paved road. This could be like kind of like the perimeter for the neighborhood. Not too good. Not that much. Alright, let's get the tax dollars here. Build some more houses. I'm not going to have any of these be built yet. Get back to those when we unlock some more, or maybe we'll just leave them like that. Because they don't want to be too close to the highway. They're going to get pretty close to the highway over here. That guy's going to cause trouble. And there we go. Alright. Earning the moolah. And we'll make this road thing. Select these guys out of there. And then turn this all into residential zone. This all into residential zone. And they're thanking me for supporting the timber industry, which I guess I'm doing. Robots are a huge hit, alright. Wir sind die Roboter. So, let's just attach, bring this road down here, attach this guy up, like so, and eventually we can maybe just have a little split road on and off ramp here. Suppose we actually just extend this down. Cool. That looks nice. Does it? That does. Just terminate there as such, and more people. Bring me people. Well, they actually aren't commercial zones, so I'll have to find a place to put those. Oops, I'm a little bit off the road there, but not a big deal. No one's living there anyways. These can't be lined up with the road because their angle or something won't let me do that. Close enough to what the road layout is like. Now you can see them anyways, but I'm trying to make the pipes run under the road as close as possible. The lid's there, just out of range of the pipe. Idiot. Still can't afford the taxi depot, but we're very close to being able to afford it. So I'll put this guy in. It's a nice spot. So now I'll have taxis, and we can just set up a little taxi queue place. Maybe not. Come on, guys. Oh, it's not connected. I forgot to connect the pipes. Doofus. We'll extend out our oriental square here just to cover all of this. Most of it's going to be empty, but the plan is that it will eventually grow out further. This is kind of like weird boundaries for a new town. Like, it wouldn't just have this high-density road here and then just end. That's not really realistic. But it's going to have to be how it is for now. Build a new elementary school. Put that guy by the botanical garden. And let's see if we have any taxis roaming around. Taxis are never really used in cities, but they're also pretty cheap. And like I said, eventually we'll add buses, like school buses, so we can connect our schools. And we'll probably just run one bus line for both Beach Park and Oriental Square for now. Once we unlock those, and they'll just go to the schools and residential areas in between. I think it might be time to make a new residential zone over here. It's a good angle for this. I'm trying to angle it so it goes right up to this corner. And, let's go do it. Here we go. It almost works. This might be where it becomes easier just to use a straight road. I need to start just using straight roads when it applies. I may prefer gay roads, but sometimes straight roads are just more convenient. Alright, and we'll add some more these dirt ones. You know what, maybe not. We'll continue with the paved stuff. And we'll just extend it out to this area for now. And eventually we'll get to the other side of the diagonal road looking thing. Cool beans. You know, let's just turn this into a park. I think this would be cool to make a custom park. Even though it won't be like used as a park, it's not recognized as a park by the Sims. I think it would still be. I think that's cool. So we'll turn that into residential. Accidentally deleted that commercial zone there. Then a single block home. Another one there, but I'm not going to do anything about it. There's another. Get out. All those dings are new homes being established, new people moving into the city. I think we'll achieve at least the 4,400 milestone by the end of the episode, depending on how much time we have left here for my recording, for PS4 recording software. And we'll add, like I said, like custom park in here. So we'll have like, let's start it over here. Destroy one of these. Well, that one decided to go away anyway, so let's just get rid of those. So no weird tiny homes go in there. Just extend this road. Super weird. Let's do something like that. And extend this guy out there. We'll just put some nice bushes in the middle, I think. Some of these guys in there. Cool. We also put in like a park entrance sign and stuff. And oh, I just realized that our residential demand is way up, so we're gonna have to build some more houses. Cool, well that's more people moving into the city, so I'm okay with that. I can also supply that. So, first thing is first. Keep this small, better control over a smaller circle device thing. And we'll just turn all of this residential. And then, well, that house is going to get deleted right as it was being built. We'll extend some roads out here, and now I am getting the 5-minute warning thing, so we're going to have the end of the video up pretty soon here. I guess we won't get the new milestone in this video. But in the next episode, hopefully we'll hit the milestone. And that barely doesn't connect. Oh, we're not going to do that. Alright. And I suppose we'll just make this road residential for now, but I think that's all we're going to do today. So, that'll do it here. Thank you for checking out the second video of the city in City Skylines. As I said, we'll keep working on this one in episodes to come. We're running out of sewage, so that's something that we're going to have to do for the next video. But this is where we're leaving off for this episode. This is what the town looks like. Expanded a lot in this one. Almost at 4,400 rather, people. We added the new forestry industrial zone over here. And added a ton onto our main town here, including this main road here looking very nice. Did some more detailing, and maybe a little bit of more of a boring episode than the last one, but as the city grows, it's going to start to get more interesting. But the next episode, we'll be sure to finish this park and add on more in this area, and more in this area as well. And eventually this is going to look more like one entity rather than just this isolated town over here and then a random industrial area. And we'll eventually get to expand further down there and stuff. That made you all really dizzy, but yeah, that'll do it for the video here. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you're enjoying this new channel. This is first time watching one of my channels. Do have an aviation channel, MSP Aviation, although I'm guessing most of you, if you're watching this video, are probably coming from the MSP Aviation channel. So a shout out to all of you guys. And yeah, so that'll do it for this the second episode of City Skylines. Thank you all for checking it out. Once again, I'll see you tomorrow. As always, good night. Auf Wiedersehen.